Even in the midst of the storm, there is no wound that he can't heal.
That's right.
Even in the midst of the storm, there's no need that he can't meet. Even in the midst of the storm, there's no habit that he can't break. In the midst of the storm, there's no attitude that Jesus can't fix. In the midst of the storm, there's no broken heart that Jesus can't mend. I want somebody to understand that even in the midst of the storm, there's no chain that Jesus can't free. Even in the midst of the storm, there's no yoke that Jesus can't destroy. Even in the midst of the storm, there's no cost that Jesus can't pay. Well, I heard the Bible says, I heard the songwriter say that Jesus paid it all, and all to him I owe. I want you to understand that even in the midst of the storm, there's no mind that Jesus can't regulate. Even in the midst of the storm, I come to understand there's no prayer that Jesus can't answer. Even in the midst of the storm, I want you to understand there's no relationship that God can't put back together again. I want you to understand that even in the midst of the storm, there's no sin that God can't forgive. I want somebody to understand that even in the midst of the storm, there's no problem that God can't solve. I want you to understand that even in the midst of the storm, God will supply your every need according to his riches and glory. I want you to understand that God will make a way out of no way, even in the midst of the storm. I want you to understand that God will be the lily of the valleys, even in the midst of the storm. I want you to understand that even in the midst of troubled waters, that Jesus will be a bridge over troubled waters. No matter what you're going through, God will make a way out of no way. God will make a way out of no way. I want you to understand that the Bible declares that God got a word, that he can speak a word to the storm. It's in Psalms, I give y'all the scripture. But I want you to understand that God got the power, God got the authority, and God got a word to speak to your storm. I want you to understand that the song says, I'm dancing in the rain. Look at me, I'm dancing in the rain. In the midst of what I'm going through, I'm going to give God a praise. In the midst of what I'm going through, I'm going to lift my hands and tell him thank you. In the midst of what I'm going through, I'm going to shout the voice of triumph. In the midst of what I'm going through, I'm going to clap my hands. Oh, ye people, in the midst of what I'm going through, I will lift up my head. Oh, ye gates, and be lifted up, ye everlasting doors, and the King of glory shall come in. Who is the King of glory? The Lord strong and mighty, the Lord mighty in battle. Lift up your heads, oh, ye gates. I want you to understand, in the midst of the storm, I will lift the Lord at all times, and his praise shall continue. In my mouth, I'll be thankful unto him, and bless his name, for the Lord is great, and he is greatly to be praised. I want you to understand, no matter what you're going through, God has his hands on you. No matter what you're going through, God got a word that can speak to your song. Look at somebody and say, neighbor, my song is passing over. My song is passing over. But I'm going to dance in the rain. I'm going to shout in the rain. I'm going to sing in the rain. I'm going to give the glory in the rain. I want you to understand, there is no plant that can grow without the rain. There is no flower that can grow without the water. But I want you to understand that even on your seat of delivery, let God shower down some rain. Even on that seat of tides, let God shower down some rain. Even on that tiles. Y'all don't understand what I'm saying. Let me explain it to you. There is no plant, there is no flower, there is no tree that can grow without water. So what I'm trying to say is even for that seed that has been planted in you to grow, God got to send a rain. See, we get mad when the rain comes. But we ought to rejoice when the rain comes. Because rain and water and water represents growth. And growth represents life.
Yes, it does.
So instead of crying about the rain,